Thunder Lavender, Ursul.
Lucent Sweet Millies.
My turn. I ride to Fame. My turn's over.
My turn. I ride Coolest Glance Via. I call Junette and Eileen. I attack with Junette.
Guard.
I attack with Via.
No guard.
I attack with Eileen.
Guard.
My turn's over. I can't believe it. I just attacked Miton. Me! I'm actually in a card fight with Miton right now for real.
My turn next. I ride Musette. With its skill, I call Rochelle. I attack with Musette.
No guard.
I attack with Rochelle.
Guard.
My turn's over. What's going on? I know I'm still getting used to fighting someone in person, but this feels different somehow. More natural.
It's my turn. I ride Mature Lures Ludica. With its skill, I draw a card. Put a card from my hand into the soul. Ludica gets 5,000 power. I call Melty. With its skill, I call Albelina and draw a card. I attack with Albelina.
Guard.
I attack with Ludica.
No guard.
I attack with Melty.
A no guard.
My turn's over. Wow, this is so awesome! Look at me, fighting against my favorite idol ever! I want this moment to last forever!
You know what? I'm having fun.
You are? Miton? I mean, Mikoto.
Isn't it great? But now the real fight begins. You're up against me, the ever-changing one.
Okay, attack away, cause I'm ready. Coming from behind is what makes this game great.
Huh? Where have I heard that before?
Is something wrong? Did Yuna say something weird?
Huh? No, all good. Yuna. Now that I think of it, I recognize that name from somewhere. Yuna. Yuna. Ah! Yuna! Is there any chance that you're the comeback man?
What's that? How do you know that name?
Because I'm Bunnyberry.
What? Bunnyberry is you, Miton?
What a crazy coincidence! No wonder you're my destined opponent.
No way! I don't believe it! That rude, cocky player who always shoots their mouth off is Miton?
That's going too far!
Oh no! That was supposed to be my inside voice!
They seem to be having fun.
It looks like they're arguing.
Now I'm really feeling motivated! Ready? My turn! Shine! Like the ever-changing reflections of a kaleidoscope! Faded one of ever-changing, Chris Rain, ride! With its skill, I call Weezmay. I call Annie's. With its skill, check the top 5 cards in my deck and I call Albina. Chris Rain's skill, activate. Now I have 5 different units, so 3 effects are activated. First up, I draw a card and energy charge 3 cards. Second, Annie's gets 15,000 power. Third, Chris Rain gets an extra critical.
So this is the faded one of ever-changing.
I attack with Weezmay.
No guard.
I attack with Annie's.
No guard.
I attack the Vanguard with Chris Rain. Rochelle's skill, activate. By placing Rochelle in the soul, I can draw a card. With Chris Rain's skill, I choose a rear guard. I stand Annie's.
Guard, intercept.
First check. Second check. Heal trigger. I recover 1 damage, and Annie's gets 10,000 power. I attack with Annie's.
No guard.
My turn's over.
She's decimated my hand and inflicted 4 damage. She's strong. She really is Bunnyberry. Despite being so cute.
What is it?
Oh, nothing. It's just Chris Rain's a beautiful card. It's perfect. Just like you, Miton.
Me? I'm a long way from being perfect.
Huh? You're perfect to me!
Thank you. But nothing could be further from the truth. What did you think about Bunnyberry?
Huh?
That's also part of the real me. Once upon a time, I thought I wanted to be perfect too. But then I realized something. There's no need for perfection.
No! You're wrong! Don't say that! I idolized you. The Miton that I wanted to be is a supreme being. Even if you give up on that Miton, I won't. Yuna will become the Miton. of my dreams!
What?
Bunny Berry! I'm taking you down, here and now! My turn! I aim to become the ultimate fighter without equal! I ride Destined Run of Supremacy, Lucia Bell! With Ludica's skill, I draw a card and soul charge! I call Amphi! With its skill, I draw a card at 5,000 power! I call Albelina and Resius! With Resius' skill, Lucia Bell gets 10,000 power!
Here it comes.
I attack with Amphi!
Guard!
I attack with Albelina!
Guard!
Yuna will defeat Bunny Berry and will become Meton! I attack the Vanguard with Lucia Bell! Skill, activate! I place Amphi and Resius in the soul! During this turn, Lucia Bell gets 10,000 power and an extra drive. Not only that, with Amphi's skill, it gets 5,000 power! With Albelina's skill, Albelina stands and gets 10,000 power!
That's no guard!
Triple drive! First check, second check, third check, heal trigger! I recover 1 damage, and Albelina gets 10,000 power! Yuna's concert is about to reach its climax! Supremacy is attained! Divine skill, activate! If there are 6 or more cards in the soul, I can stand Lucia Bell, but lose 2 drives. Plus, Lucia Bell gets an additional 5,000 power for the rest of this fight, and an extra critical!
Extra power and a critical on top of the additional attack?
The Supreme Being continues to shine above everyone else! Once more, I attack the Vanguard with Lucia Bell!
If she gets a trigger, I won't be able to block this. In that case, I need to gather up my courage. No guard!
My drive check! Draw trigger! Albelina's power increases by 10,000! I attack with Albelina!
Guard!
My turn is over. The tables have turned. I'll finish you off on my next turn, and then Yuna will make her wish come true!
The truth is, the wish I wanted to come true in the fated clash was simply to become a more courageous person.
Uh-huh?
I'm weak and I'm timid and I'm not in the least bit perfect. That's why I have to try and do my best every day. But guess what? My wish didn't come true because of the fated clash. It came true thanks to my fans. After I'd taken my first step, they gave me the courage to keep going. They said they loved me for who I was, the real me. That's why no matter how pathetic I might be at times, I can still cheer myself on for trying my best. Because with all these people supporting me, I feel like I can do anything. I know I can sometimes be a klutz and make mistakes or allow my emotions to get the better of me. But that's because it's the real me.
The real you, Meton?
What about you?
Who, me?
All that time we've spent fighting against each other online. I always imagine that you and I must have a lot in common.
You really think so?
But you've got it all wrong. You want to be me? That's not the spirit. You have to become the one and only Yuna Sayongji. My turn. I call Wallace. With Chris Rain's skill, I draw a card and energy charge. In addition, Chris Rain gets 15,000 power and an extra critical. I call Albina. I attack with Annie's.
No guard!
I attack with Weezmay.
No guard!
I attack the Vanguard with Chris Rain.
Perfect guard!
First check. Second check. Draw trigger! Chris Rain gets 10,000 power. Ever-changing! Divine skill, activate! I can return all rearguard units back to my hand. And I call Innocent Orange Annie's. I can now match its power and critical to be the same as Chris Rain.
She suddenly got a totally different vibe.
Focus on the big picture. What's the best path to victory? Once you see it, scoop up every drop of hope. With any skill, check the top 5 cards of my deck. Yes! You can do it! I call Sia!
Sia?
When Sia is called, its skill allows me to call a rearguard unit from the top of my deck.
You're gambling on such an unpredictable card?
When things get tough, look to the future. I won't stop challenging myself. I'll keep growing. Check a card from the top of my deck. I got it! All right! I call Annie's!
No way!
Once more with Annie's skill, I call Albina!
These skill combos have given her so many rear guards.
Ready? Yuna Sayonji?
Yup, now bring it on!
With Sia's boost, I attack with Annie's!
Guard!
With Albina's boost, Annie's attack! The Vanguard!
No guard. Damage check. No trigger.
The winner is Fated One of Ever Changing,